Deep in North America's forests, a small reddish-brown bird called the Veery thrush quietly blends into the undergrowth. Its delicate form and muted colours make it nearly invisible among the tangled roots and fallen leaves, a true master of camouflage in its woodland home. Its presence is subtle, but its song is unforgettable, a haunting, flute-like melody that fills the woods at dusk. The Veery's call echoes through the trees, a sound that signals both mystery and beauty, enchanting anyone lucky enough to hear it as daylight fades. This shy bird is also a world-class traveller, migrating thousands of kilometres from North America to the Amazon basin each year. Its journey spans continents and climates, connecting distant forests in a cycle as old as time. The journey is perilous, demanding endurance and precise navigation. The Veery must brave storms, predators and exhaustion, relying on an internal compass that guides it across vast and unfamiliar terrain. For years we saw the Veery's migration as a marvel of instinct and timing. A symbol of seasonal change, its arrival and departure marked the turning of the year, a living calendar for those who watched the woods closely. But recent discoveries reveal something astonishing. The Veery is not just following nature's cues, it's predicting them. Scientists have found that the Veery can sense changes in the environment long before they happen, adjusting its behaviour in ways we are only beginning to understand. Its migration schedule is a biological forecast, anticipating events thousands of kilometres away. The Veery's timing is so precise, it can even predict the severity of hurricane seasons before storms form. The Veery's departure isn't just a reaction to local weather, it's a calculated response to future storms brewing in the Atlantic. This tiny bird somehow senses atmospheric shifts and distant climatic patterns, making decisions that ensure its survival. This unassuming bird is, in fact, nature's own hurricane forecaster. Its instincts are so finely tuned they rival the predictions of our most advanced meteorological instruments. Its instincts rival our most advanced meteorological tools. The Veery's ability to read the signs of the earth and sky is a reminder of the deep wisdom that exists in the natural world. The Veery's story is a testament to the hidden intelligence woven into the fabric of the wild. In every flutter and every song, it carries secrets of survival, adaptation, and the mysterious connections that bind all life together. How can a tiny bird in Delaware predict hurricanes in the Atlantic? Scientists have found a remarkable link. The Veery's migration timing is a leading indicator of hurricane activity. When Veeries leave early, the following hurricane season is often more intense. When they linger, storms are milder. This isn't coincidence. It's a survival strategy honed by evolution. Hurricanes are deadly for migrating birds, so timing is everything. The Veery's body responds to subtle environmental cues tied to global climate patterns, triggering an early migration when danger looms. By reading the Veery's schedule, we glimpse a natural risk assessment refined over millennia. The bird's instincts are a living forecast, shaped by the relentless pressures of survival. Each spring, Veeries return to their breeding grounds, racing against time to build nests, lay eggs, and raise their young before the seasons shift. Their days are filled with the urgent tasks of parenthood, gathering food, protecting their nests, and nurturing their chicks as they grow. All the while they prepare for the long and perilous journey south, a migration that will take them thousands of miles across continents and oceans. In most years, Veeries might raise 2 broods, maximizing their chances of passing on their genes and ensuring the next generation thrives. But when the threat of hurricanes looms, these birds make a remarkable choice. They skip the second brood entirely, sacrificing potential offspring for survival. Instead, they focus all their energy on raising just 1 set of chicks, then depart early, well before the peak of hurricane season arrives, leaving their summer homes behind. This early exit is a clear and urgent signal the window for safe travel is closing fast, and hesitation could mean disaster. By leaving before storms intensify, Veeries boost their chances of survival, avoiding the deadly winds and rains that could end their journey before it begins. The Veery's flexible strategy is a remarkable adaptation, allowing them to respond to the predicted dangers of each year with precision and foresight. Their behaviour is a living response to environmental signals, subtle cues in weather and climate that we are only beginning to understand and appreciate. It's a stunning example of animal adaptation to large-scale climate forces, showing how even small birds can sense and react to global changes. The Veery's life is a delicate balance of risk and reward, tuned to the ever-changing rhythms of the planet and the invisible threats that shape their fate. Their early departures are a silent warning of storms to come, a message written not in words, but in instinct and flight. Nature's calendar, written in feathers and flight, reminds us that the world's wild creatures are always listening and always adapting. Dr. Christopher Heckscher spent nearly 2 decades immersed in the forests of Delaware, dedicated to unravelling the mysteries of the Veery Thrush, a small, secretive songbird with a remarkable story to tell. He meticulously tracked their breeding patterns, migration routes, and subtle changes in their annual routines, year after year. Over time, he noticed a curious pattern. In some years, the Veerys departed their breeding grounds surprisingly early, while in other years they lingered in the forest, extending their stay well into the season. The breakthrough came when Dr. Heckscher compared decades of Veery data with historical records of Atlantic hurricanes. The correlation was both unexpected and striking. In years when the Veery's breeding season was shorter, the following hurricane season tended to be more intense and destructive. The bird's behaviour seemed to mirror the accumulated cyclone energy index, a key scientific measure of storm activity and strength. When Veerys cut their breeding short, the ACE index soared, signalling a season of powerful storms ahead. This was the first concrete evidence that a bird's life cycle could actually forecast a major climatic event before it happened. The implications are profound. Veerys are tuned to environmental cues and atmospheric changes that we don't yet fully understand, responding to signals invisible to our instruments. Their instincts may reveal secrets about climate and weather patterns that our most advanced technology can't yet detect or predict. Dr. Heckscher's research opened new doors for using animal behaviour as a natural forecasting tool, inspiring scientists to look to wildlife for early warning signs. It suggests that other migratory species too might hold hidden climate insights, waiting to be discovered in their annual journeys. The Veery's calendar is a living record of the planet's pulse, written in feathers and flight. Nature's own early warning system, waiting patiently for us to learn its language and decode its messages. The Veery's predictive power is rooted in its sensitivity to global climate cycles, especially El Niño and La Niña. These Pacific Ocean patterns shape weather worldwide, including the Atlantic hurricane season. El Niño brings warmer Pacific waters and increased wind shear, disrupting hurricanes and leading to milder seasons. La Niña does the opposite: cooler waters, less wind shear, and more powerful storms. The Veery responds to these shifts, likely through changes in local weather and food availability. Subtle cues like insect abundance trigger the bird's internal clock, aligning its migration with the coming storm season. The Veery's journey is a living map of global climate in motion. The Veery's survival depends on 2 distant worlds, North American forests and South American rainforests. In the north, habitat loss and fragmentation threaten their nesting grounds, making them vulnerable to predators and brood parasites. In the Amazon, deforestation destroys their winter refuge, weakening the birds and reducing survival rates. Along their migration, dangers multiply: collisions with buildings, pesticide poisoning, and shrinking stopover habitats. These pressures have driven Veery numbers into decline. The bird's haunting song is growing rarer, a casualty of environmental change on both continents. The Veery's fate is tied to the health of forests across the Americas. Veery populations have plummeted by more than half since the 1960s. Their fading song signals not just a loss for bird lovers, but for entire ecosystems. Veeries control insect populations and disperse seeds, helping forests thrive. Their decline is a warning, an indicator of broader environmental distress. The same forces harming veeries threaten countless other species, including humans. Conservation efforts are underway, but the challenge is immense. Saving the veery means protecting forests, migration routes, and the delicate web of life they support. Their silence is a call to action for us all. The fate of the veery is a measure of our commitment to the natural world. Climate change is the greatest threat the veery faces. Shifting seasons and rising temperatures disrupt the cues that guide their migration. If insects peak before veeries arrive, chicks may starve, an ecological mismatch with dire consequences. More frequent hurricanes and extreme weather could make early departures the new norm, reducing reproductive success. Droughts and habitat loss further endanger both breeding and wintering grounds. The veery's remarkable instincts may not keep pace with rapid environmental change. Their story is a reminder of the intricate connections that bind life on Earth. The veery's fate challenges us to protect the wild wisdom still hidden in our world.